premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Mel Hitz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, William Pollard. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The next 3-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Spoils another one. And this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The 3-2 one more time. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
High in the air out to center field. Velasquez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third.
Digging in, Boof Bobo. It's been a good series for him so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. Cole into the windup. First pitch on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Adeiny will make the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Homer Mays, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Mays.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Next up for the A's, Leonardo Asensio. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Fouled away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
So digging in now, Chad Bedelia. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Asensio, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a curveball misses inside.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Enrique Velasquez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Pitts trying to get there. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Fidelia is in his tracks now. And very quickly, one gone.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, Dee Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass, but let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
In now, Sammy Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fidelia has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Digging in now, John Pitts. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Pitts, a 25-year-old, could be scheduled for an appearance at the All-Star game this year. So far, he's received the 2nd most votes among right fielders in his league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Ball 2. Pitts at second with 2 down. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Into the box, Dee Gordon. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The second baseman, Dee Gordon.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Echeverria now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
This is line to left. Hits is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The center fielder, number 16, Eddie Velasquez.
At the plate, Eddie Velasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. William Pollard would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Pitts is after it, and they can't run it down. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Designated hitter.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
McGregor.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Brady Day, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this one at 271. 7 homers and 19 driven in. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Full count now, 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 7.
So coming to the plate, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The tag here from Hechavarria, and he is gone at second base.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Down the first baseline. Mays scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays held in check here. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in for Oakland, William Pollard. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 now. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a liner caught down there at third. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Down and away, ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. Hot shot down the line to his right. Hits. Oh, look at the dive. Hats off to that one.
Now batting.
Fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Homer Mays. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So stepping in, Connor Pitts. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
Outside and low, 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another chance? Bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and...
The defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Pitts leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is there, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 strike now from Cole. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Cole has his target. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter, Leonardo Asensio.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding in, Chad Badelia. Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 2-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Enrique Velasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. This year against right-handed pitching, Velasquez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The 2-0 on the way. It is taken, strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fouled away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Standing in, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
At the plate, Adeiny Echeverria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
From the belt, the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Pitches a called strike to throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Rays.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Sammy Pitts. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Pollard has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeff Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Striding in once again, John Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Over to first, Cole, and he'll get back in safely. Pitts leads off first with 1 away. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike to count. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays held in check here. They trail things here 2-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eddie Velasquez. He is 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pitts moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in, William Pollard. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Popped up. Pitts is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're up 2-0. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Barton McGregor. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it, and there's one away.
Next for Tampa Bay,
digging in, Brady
the first
Day.
baseman, Brady Day.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall.
7.
Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Count is 1-2 now. Day stands at first with 1 out. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich on the move, and no one will track it down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Throw over to first, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard down the left field line.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Another one sent foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Count remains full. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Connor hits. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Ready with the 0-2. Nope. And he misses there. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Backhanded. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 2-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Homer Mays. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
So that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1 pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Leonardo Asensio. First pitch on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Chad Bedelia. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready for another shot now, Enrique Velasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. The 2-1 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bedelia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Bobo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Jeremy Pitts, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Mays comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman number 3.
Stepping up now, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Up high. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Jeff Pitts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Cole gets the sign. Needs to hit his spot here on 3 balls and a strike. Called strike, and that'll run it full. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Benito Ordonez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 6, Benito Ordonez.
Here's D. Gordon now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Pitts trying to get there. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right
now
there, down in the zone. That's one as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Into the box, Eddie Velasquez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Pitts over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, William Pollard 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Soft grounder left side. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1, but they're on top 2-0.
Your
Will
attention, please.
Casillas is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for
bullpen
Oakland,
in the bottom half of the
number
eighth.
32, Will Casillas.
Settling in now, Jeff Pitts.
Leading
He
off
singled
for the
his
Reds.
last time up.
Even though
The
we're moving
shortstop.
into the back end of this
Yeah.
game, they're only down by a
Yeah.
couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Count 1-0.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is
The right
great when it
fielder,
works, but when it
number 31.
doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Coming to the plate now, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Pitch misses low, the throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Popped him up. Mays has a play. He's got it one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Barton
The designated
McGregor.
hitter, Barton McGregor.
From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball 1. And it's fouled away. Pitts, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. Casillas has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny,
Now
we see a
batting,
lot of that pitch in
the first
strikeout
baseman,
situations these days.
Brady.
What makes it so effective?
Yay.
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fidelia giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Boy, a big game yesterday
The
from
center
these guys,
fielder,
D-Roy. It takes them a
number
little
7.
while to get through on the score
Yes,
column, but
Steve.
finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. 2 out with the man at first. taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The A's lead this one 2-1. Michael Franco enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Christian Yelich. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the weight pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now in the box, Homer Mays. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hits, looking up, and that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the A's open it up 4-1 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Stepping in now, Leonardo Asensio. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
In now, Chad Padilla as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Asensio stands at second with no outs. 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Pitts is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Into the box now, Enrique Velasquez. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Ball.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Gordon.
Into the box, D. Gordon, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now 4-1 Oakland. Chris Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 47, Chris Soriano.
Striding in to start the ninth, Connor Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Soriano, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Check swing grounder to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Now at the plate, Boof Bobo. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Ball two now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Rays draw closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, left field.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Velasquez is there. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 3.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now the pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1. Pitts stands at second with 2 gone. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
4-2 the final score today. The Athletics used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole earned his 5th win of the year. Mel Hitz pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Chris Soriano hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.